Hello everybody and welcome into another edition of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben Frederickson alongside Jeff Gordon, and today, Gordo, we're here to address the awkward situation in the room. The Cardinals have some players who are massively underperforming, who are owed some big money. As they get closer to the trade deadline, closer to the halfway point, they're going to have to make some hard decisions about what to do with some of these guys. We've heard President of Baseball Ops John Mozeliak talk about how they're going to keep giving internal options chances, but at some point you have to go with the team that gives you the best chance to win now. Let's start with Greg Holland. We're also going to hit on Dexter Fowler and Brett Cecil. Holland is probably the one who's closest to having a decision made on his future.
Right. He's only on a one-year deal, albeit for $14 million. We're almost halfway into the season. They haven't gotten a return yet. You can't hide a guy like that in the bullpen if he's not effective. God bless him. He just doesn't have the command right now. He wants to get it done. He's not getting it done. Under the circumstances, walking away from him would be the easiest right now, both economically and just frankly, he's never really found a spot in the group. Everybody
says $14 million. By now, it's actually like $7 because you've kind of squandered half a year there. Everyone wanted to know why he's back on the team so soon, and they have to realize this was kind of Holland's call. When you're injured and you're a veteran in the minors, right, and you say you're healthy, the team can't say no, you're not.
No, dude, you're
unless
hurt.
They have proof that you're not. So he kind of pushes his way back. Now it's time for him to deliver, or you're going to look at the Cardinals having to pay him to go away. Brett Cecil, things really haven't gone right since he signed his multi-year deal with the Cardinals. How close do you think the Cardinals are to running out of chances for Brett Cecil out of the bullpen?
Well, you can hide one guy in the bullpen. You can't hide two. That's the problem. And with Holland just being on this year in this contract and being a guy as an awful right-hander right now is where he's at, doesn't help you. So they can go a little longer with Brett. You can hide one guy and throw him in mop-up scenarios. You can't do it with two. Holland will be the first to go. Eventually, though, as this team continues to try to find some consistency in the bullpen, you'll have to make a decision on him, too.
I wonder if you end up moving a guy like Luke Weaver into the bullpen to make room for a guy like Dakota Hudson, who's really tearing it up at Memphis. If you have rotational trouble, that could increase pressure to create more bullpen spots. And then there's the biggest kind of dilemma with Dexter Fowler. He signed through 2021. He signed that 5-year, $80+ million deal. That's not exactly the kind of money the Cardinals have ever walked away from or paid to go away. Usually when you're talking about the Cardinals paying a guy to go away, it's $10 million tops, or a guy who's clearly in the last year of a contract and it's not working out. What are they going to do with Dexter Fowler? Could they pursue a trade? He has a no-trade clause. He also, there's reason to believe he might not be this bad. What are they going to do, and how are they going to massage this with Harrison Bader pushing for more playing time?
It's the worst scenario, I think, that under Mike Matheny's tenure to deal with, and also for John Mozeliak. He's had troubles where they were able to get Mike Leake out the door. They were able to get Peralta out the door, but 3.5 years, hard to get out the door. Terrible dilemma. There's no easy answer. He's just hoping someday that Dexter has a 4-hit game and he can leave him in the lineup. Other than that, good luck.
I think you maybe try to find a trade that allows the team to get something at once, and the Cardinals are probably going to have to lose money on this some way or another. They're going to resist paying it all and getting nothing out of it. Maybe there's a Mike Leake type situation there that can be found. But those are the spots the Cardinals are trying to sort through as they approach the All-Star break, and none of them are easy. Some easier than others. And they'll see how they move forward and try to sort this out. And we'll cover that here at the Post-Dispatch. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson, and we'll talk to you next time.